my lovely YouTubers, welcome to my channel, my corner. My name is Onela Skobelwana. Thank you very much, guys. We are sitting at 600 subscribers and even more. I knew it was going to happen, but it's just that I did not know now. You know, when you want something and when it actually happens sooner than expected, you left feeling like I'm feeling now. You left feeling speechless. You don't even know what to say. That's how I'm feeling right now. Thank you very much, guys, for the love and the support and the loyalty, and also those thumbs up. They really do something. They really help a lot in knowing what type of content you love and what type of content you prefer and what type of content ministers to you. So continue commenting, especially commenting and liking, so that I am able to know that if I am catering for your needs. So if this is your first time you're popping by to my channel, welcome, my love. And to those who have just joined this YouTube family, this little family of mine, welcome, my love, as well. And those who are popping here for the first time, do not forget to hit the subscribe button below together with the notification bell, so that when I'm posting new videos, you are notified about them and you do not miss out on any other video I do post. And to those who are returning, thank you so much, my loves, for the love and the loyalty, for the commenting and the liking and the engagement that we keep having on the comment section. I really appreciate it a lot. You know, every time I read your comments, I read them as though I'm seeing you, and when I'm responding as though I'm having a conversation with you. So do continue commenting so that you and I can keep the conversation going and we can have a relationship going as well. So guys, today I'm feeling so excited because of this 600 and more subscribers. It is so exciting, and I decided, why not put on my new lipstick? The other day I was at Clicks and I went to buy a few stuff for my house, and I happened to pass by the makeup section. And when I was passing by, this color was like, come. It was just calling me so softly. And when I went there, I was skeptical about taking this color because I love nudes and I have a lot of nude clothes. So I thought, okay, I want this color, but I'm a bit skeptical. I don't know how it's going to look on me. So this is actually the first time I'm putting it on, and I'm loving it. And I thought, why not put it on and have it when I am going to be shooting this video, because it has left me feeling excited. The new subbies have left me feeling excited and happy, and the growth of my channel is just all in a nutshell making me feel so happy. It's an encouragement to me to keep on keeping on. I love it, guys. I love what you guys are doing to me. So today, ooh, the sun just came out. So today we'll be having before we talk about what we're having today, do drop a comment and tell me what you think of my lipstick. Yeah. So today I want us to have a few things that I want to outline that I've found very helpful to me. And I want to put on this disclaimer that whatever I talk about on my channel, whatever advice I share, it is solemnly based on my personal experience. So I do not just share because I've read about it on the internet, or share because I feel that it's something relevant to share about. If most of the time what I share about is based on what I have gone through and what I have conquered. I love being genuine. I love telling you how you can do a certain thing knowing that it has worked out for me. So what I want to talk about today is based on my personal experience. Do drop a comment and tell me what you think of my lipstick. Yeah. So today I want us to have a few things that I want to outline that I've found very helpful to me. And I want to put on this disclaimer that whatever I talk about on my channel, whatever advice I share, it is solemnly based on my personal experience. So I do not just share because I've read about it on the internet, or share because I feel that it's something relevant to share about. If most of the time what I share about is based on what I have gone through and what I have conquered. I love being genuine. I love telling you how you can do a certain thing knowing that it has worked out for me. So what I want to talk about today is based on my personal experience. For me to actually be a content woman, or a happy woman, or a complete woman, I have certain things that I abide by, and I try by all means to stick to them because I see the results, and especially if they're birthing out good results, I try by all means to make it a point that I do not change that routine. It's not a routine written somewhere. It's not something that when I wake up in the morning, I recite, which is not bad at all, but it's something that I am trying by all means to instill within me so that I live by it, so that it becomes a norm, that it just becomes me. What women don't know is that for me to be here, for me to be this Ornella, I have to work on myself thoroughly. Now I'm going to talk about a few things that I'm going to be sharing with you that I also personally do. So number one, I'll be talking about how I look. I've been getting a lot of comments, especially after the 2 last videos on my Facebook, on my Instagram, about how I look. And people, when they talk about me, they would analyze. One would say, I love your hair, I love your lashes, I love your lipstick, the foundation you use, this and that. And some would even comment, I like what you were wearing, I like the clothes you bought on Shein, I like this, I like that, I like this. And I always say, the secret ingredient to me looking so good, there was this other 2 subbies, when they described how I looked, I got a bit scared because they were just so crazy. They were like, you are so beautiful, Ornella. Yo. And I was like, maybe I'm really underestimating myself. Maybe I'm that beautiful, And the only thing that leads to me looking this beautiful is not my clothes. It's not makeup. It's not hair. It's not lashes. But it's only 2 things. And those things I want to share with you. It's acceptance and confidence. I always say we can be wearing the same hair, we can be putting on the same makeup, being done by the same makeup artist, we can be putting the same lipstick, the same items, but we will not look the same. Not because of our body proportions are different, but all because one has worn that special ingredient or that secret ingredient, and that ingredient is your confidence. If you're not confident, then you will look good, but not that good. You have to be confident. But confidence is birthed after you have accepted yourself, accepted how you look, accepted your flaws, accepted each and every part of yourself. I know now one is going to say, it's easy for you to say, accept yourself because you're perfect. It's easy for you to accept yourself because you're slim. It's easy for you to accept yourself because you're not this, you're not that. But I want you to know that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. And when God created you, He created you in His own image. So when you look at yourself in the mirror, remind yourself that, ooh, this is how God looks. Like, God, you look like this, and you don't want Him at any point to feel bad when you start to hate yourself because you feel that you're not beautiful. You are beautiful, and you've got to accept that. You've got to accept those small feet, that bad thing that you hate about yourself. You've got to accept it. After you've accepted it, you come to a point of having confidence. That type of confidence that whether people say you're beautiful or not, you know that I am beautiful. Because that's what I want us to get to at that point, that we are beautiful. Then whatever we put on, it's just going to enhance that beauty. And that beauty is not only based on the outside, but also coming from the inside. So before I come and sit here and do the videos and go out there and look all good, I have filled myself within with confidence and acceptance. That is how we are supposed to be. We are supposed to be beautiful from the inside, that our beauty oozes from inside out, not outside in. So that's the formula. You need to accept yourself, and then when you have come to a point of accepting yourself fully, then confidence is birthed out. I've adapted this thing, one would call it pride, but I've adapted this thing in me that when you compliment me, I also acknowledge the compliment, not only by saying thank you. Like if you're saying to me, yo, you're so beautiful, and I'll be like, yo, I'm really beautiful. The more I say it back, when you're also saying it, it does something to me. I am affirming myself. Every morning, I love doing this. I affirm my daughter each and every morning. I told her once, and then every morning I would remind her. When I'm preparing her for school, when I'm done dressing her up, I would ask her, what's that one thing that I told you to never ever forget? And she would say back to me that I am beautiful. Now, we are grown. Some of us, we We don't have our mothers to keep reminding us that, or we don't have people who keep reminding us that. So grown as we are able to remind ourselves that every day that we are beautiful species. So as you are watching this video and you're feeling that, I'm just saying it and it seems easy and I'm making it sound easy, I want to challenge you for 7 days. Wake up each and every day, look at yourself in the mirror and say, I am beautiful. I am beautiful. Say it with so much confidence and say, I am beautiful. And tell me after 7 days how you're starting to feel. The next point that I want us to focus on is association. This also plays a huge role in our lives, but we don't ever pay attention to it. The type of people you associate yourself with, it has also got to do with how you feel and also how you perceive things. If you're going to choose to associate yourself with people who gossip a lot, with people who are always negative, with people who always bring each other down, trust me, those people are not going to lift you up when you need upliftment. Those people are not going to encourage you. And also those people will not nurture the gift that is inside of you or that dream that you have. It'll be a by the way dream or a by the way gift or a by the way something, because they're generally people who cannot enhance what one has. So they always bring people down, or they're always people gossiping about others, or they're always people who see the negative in others. But rather associate yourself with people who draw out the best out of you, the people who inspire you, the people when you're talking to them, it's like you're attending a motivational session. That's the type of people you need in your life. So as a Christian girl especially, if you want to grow, associate yourself with people who will all the time talk about prayer, because prayer changes one, prayer makes one beautiful, prayer helps us to get to our breakthroughs. So if you want to be a better person, associate yourself with people who pray. If you want to be someone who's that thing, associate yourself with people who are at that point or people who are heading towards that direction. And I know we've heard this a lot in the Bible, that association is very important. So choose the type of circle you want. Don't just be in a circle because you are in that circle. Trust me, in the long run, it's going to come back to you. If you're going to be in the circle because you want to be cool, you will be cool, but you'll be losing yourself. Rather be in a circle where you are more of yourself, and each and every day you are seeing a better side of yourself. You're seeing the woman that you want to become. So associate yourself with the right people. Also, thirdly, this one is very important. I think I've just touched based on it. Check your prayer lifestyle. Your prayer lifestyle plays a very, very, very huge role in this. What I always like to do, I hate bathing. I'm not saying I hate washing myself, but I hate having to wash myself inside a bathtub. I hate having to sit in the bath and wash. Why? Because I hate the fact that I'm just scared of water. So what would happen is when I'm sitting in the bath, I will have now to have water up my chest, and it's going to make me panic. But at that moment, I am able to sit and think and be at my toes and think, what do I want with my life? As I'm thinking, what do I want with my life? I'm able to also look at the things that I hate with my life. Now, I use that opportunity of bathing because I am still and I'm focused on this water not drowning me. Yes, when I'm in the bath, I think I'm going to drown. So when I'm sitting in the water, thinking that I'm actually going to drown, my mind is still and it's working quite well. Then that's when I'm able to pray. When I'm praying, I won't close my eyes, of course, because I'm washing. But when I'm in the bath, I love praying. When I'm praying, I am confiding to God. I am telling God about my doubts. Trust me, if I've had problems with you, I've called out your name when I was bathing, If I have this insecurity, I say it when I'm bathing. If I have this doubt about myself, whatever problem is there that is stopping me from becoming a better person, I address it when I'm bathing. So my husband likes to think that when I decide to go and bath, it's because I'm pampering myself. I want to have a me time. Girl, there's no me time there. I'm not pampering myself, but I'm addressing issues. I'm going to my dad and I'm closing my bathroom. I put eucalyptus oil because I want the whole room to be steamy. And then when it's all steamy, I believe that he's there. I just believe that he's there when it's steamy. And then I'm able to tell him that, look, God, I have this problem with this person. When I look at this person, I feel small. I feel that I'm short of myself. Those type of things, you address them in prayer, because the Bible even says that some things we conquer them by praying And also the second point I also want to touch base in your prayer lifestyle. Fast, because that's what the Bible says, that some things can only be removed by praying and fasting. There's no amount of talking about them that can remove them, but rather praying and fasting can make you a better person. You can conquer, you can stop having fears, you can stop having doubts, So I've gotten to that point where when I'm in a circle of women, I don't have insecurities. I don't feel short of myself. I don't feel that because that person has achieved that, or that person looks like this, or that person, but rather I embrace the fact that I am amongst women who have achieved this, who look like this, who have this, who have that. That's what I rather do, because I have come to a point of going to God and confiding about my insecurities. And trust me, when you confide to Him, those things are not removed right away. That insecure part you have in your body, it's not removed. It's not like right after praying and fasting, I'm saying to you, a certain body part is going to change. If I am insecure about my big forehead, of which I'm not, and I'm saying I'm going to fast and pray, my big forehead is not going to be removed. That's one thing for sure. My big eyes are not going to be removed. That's one thing for sure. But rather, I'm going to come to a point of understanding that I am made in God's image and likeness. And I'm going to come to a point of understanding that He took His time making me. He's the God who makes all things beautiful and perfect. So that means it's beautiful because He took His time making it. So you need to get to that point of understanding that you have been made by Him and you are like Him. And when you pray, all these things, you get a better understanding. When you pray and fast, you get an understanding that is above the one that is natural, but you get the understanding of things in the spiritual even. And I know one is going to say, why would you take beauty and spiritualize it? Trust me, it is spiritual. Also, another point is you need to have a book. And when I say a book, it can be any Christian book. For me, I've got this book that I love a lot, which always uplifts me. And this book, it always brings me so much happiness when I'm reading it. It's When Women Pray, and it's from T.D. Jakes. If you can just see it down here, it's from T.D. Jakes. This book, I got it from one of my subbies, Uluto Matiwan. When she gave me that book, I was at a point in my life where my prayer lifestyle was just a bit shaky. I did not have strength. But when I read that book thoroughly and thoroughly and thoroughly. And I came to understand why women pray. And I got to understand that what happens when women pray, when women gather and they pray, what actually happens. So have that particular book that will always uplift you, bring fulfillment in your life, and also teach you something, and also bring out another side of you, and also leaving you feeling different. Because when you're feeling different, when you are uplifted spiritually, you are bound to be left feeling different. And when you are feeling left different, when you are left feeling different, yes, you become a better person. When you're uplifted spiritually, you become a content person, you become a happy person, you become a complete and mature person. So have that book. You can either get the book that is the same as mine or any other book, but a book that will speak to your heart, that will minister to you each and every time you read it. Not a book that's going to bore you, a book that you're going to read once and then throw it away. And trust me, another point I want you to know, that particular book, you can even pray about which type of book you should get. Trust me, that particular book will be the answer to most of your problems in your life. So whenever you face any trials of any kind, refer to that book. It will always bring you answers. Also, the last one that I want to leave you with, in as much as God has given us 2 ears and He has given us 2 eyes, I have chosen to use 1 eye and also use 1 ear, which is something I also want to encourage you to do. Have 1 eye, have 1 ear. The 1 eye that you have is for you to see any danger coming to you, for you to see your future, for you to see what lies ahead of you. And the other one, you choose to keep it blind, because that other one sometimes is there to distract the other one. That other one is there to look at things that are on social media and you're left feeling, yo, Sabawel. The other one is there to make you feel less short of yourself. The other one is there to distract you, to plant all these ideas in your head and in your heart. And when I'm also saying have 1 ear, it's because that 1 ear, you listen to what's good, what's going to uplift you as a woman, what's going to grow you as a woman, what's going to make you a better person, what's going to lift up your spiritual being. That's the only ear you need. The other one is there to listen to what people are saying about you, to listen who says who about who, to listen to all the negative things. So you don't actually need it. You actually need one, so that you can be able to get what you need to get and listen to what you need to listen and see what you need to see. And by that, I'm not actually saying God made a mistake by putting 2 ears and 2 eyes in a human being, but rather I am saying to you, in as much as they are two, choose what you want to hear and choose or filter the things you hear and filter the things you see. That's what I'm basically saying. So it's very important that you be selective of things you listen to. If you are in an environment or in a setup or a scenario of people saying negative things and they're making you a bit uncomfortable, and you are left now to either laugh or either comment, I say flee. Run away, my sis. Run away, because those things are not going to do anything but rather destroy you. If it's an environment where you cannot laugh only, but you have to also contribute so that the laughter can go on and on, flee, because it's not going to birth out any good for you. And also, if you're in an environment that when you see people or when you see these things, which is sometimes social media, sometimes Instagram and all these other social media platforms that we are on, sometimes they've also got an effect of how we feel about ourselves. You would sit there the whole day, being on Instagram, being on Facebook, looking at how people are living their lives, and you're starting to feel that you have done nothing about your life. You are incomplete. You are not successful. You are not beautiful. You have not done anything about your life. You are stagnant in life. And I want you to actually also filter. So if you cannot filter, girl, close one eye and keep one open so that you do not fall in this journey. And also, if you cannot filter what you hear, close one ear, open one, so that you are able to hear even when God speaks to you. So these are the things that I have chosen for myself personally, or things or principles that I choose to abide by, that as a woman, I need to know these things. And when I apply these things, I become a happy being. When I apply these things, I don't wait for anyone to come affirm me. I don't wait for anyone to come tell me this or that about me. Then I'm actually excited that I actually love myself more. No. But I know that if I know how I look, if I have accepted myself and I have confidence and I am careful of my association and my prayer lifestyle is on top notch also, and I have a book that is there to uplift me spiritually, also I have one ear and one eye, then I believe that I'm going to become the woman I want to become. I'm going to become the woman that I prayed to become. I'm going to become the woman that God had intended me to become when He was creating me in His own image and likeness. Then I will be the woman that I want to become. So I want to challenge you also again, that if you don't feel that you're beautiful, try it for 7 days. Open up your mouth each and every morning before you do anything. Stand in front of the mirror. Tell yourself that I am beautiful. Say it over and over until you believe it, until you feel beautiful. And then go out there, accepting yourself. Go out there in confidence. And when you walk, girl, when you get inside that room, when you get inside that office, when you get inside that mall, inside that shop, inside that church, whatever place you get inside, let them know that you have stepped in. Leave a mark that no one else will ever erase, because you are beautiful. And that's what I want you as a woman to know. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope that it helps you. Do not forget now to subscribe, comment, like. Please don't forget the thumbs up button, and I'll see you on my next video.